Okay, I did another rewatch because this month of April, I told you guys we got new series, and season 2 of Last of Us is coming this month. And this rewatch of season 1 was quite enjoyable. And before I get started with this post, please don't forget to like, comment, follow this TikTok page. And if you follow me for this long, you know the vibe. Subscribe to that YouTube channel, link in bio. Can we just pause for a second and get into this Last of Us season 2 poster? It's the little things like you could already tell it's gonna get dark. It's gloomy again. My first thought reactions off of rewatching this season, I dug it just as much as the first time. I definitely appreciate a lot of things in this series more than the first time. I think this series is such a ride that there are so many little things that you could miss on the first watch. I also personally think at this point we gotta have this combo, honest combo. This is the best video game adaptation, film, television, movies. I will argue to the death of this. This is the best video game turned to reality. I mean, from a surface standpoint, even like, look, they made sure to make it real. Most times, a lot of these video game stuff doesn't work, in my opinion, is because of detail. That's just the first commentary. The detail of this TV show, from castings and just where they go on their journey of panning. I didn't play the fully the game, but I've seen clips of it, and there's so many pans of camera to camera angle. Hands down, this is one of probably the most dopest prosthetic makeup stuff I've ever seen in a TV show. I mean, the way they depict these zombies, these infected evil things, is so much cringy at times. One of my favorite cringy scenes. This is just a good visual of how much detail y'all know in this episode when you look that in the face and then it breathes and you see like the fungi coming out its breath. Now, storyline wise, I do think there are some dope things we could re-look at that will kind of just get us excited for what for season 2 might be. Like Ellie's character has been so drawn out so well. I mean, one of my favorite things in rewatching it that I noticed is they do such a great job at always depicting her point of view. Because her point of view to me in this first season is different than a lot of characters, most characters. She was born through this mess. So everything is a first time for her. Everything is like, or it's just a first time experiencing. And especially on the note that we left off at in the end of the season, where's her character about to do at this point with this whole Firefly situation? In this rewatch, I feel like I get more depth into understanding Joel's character. I mean, there's so many, this is just an easy example of how many parallels there are to this moment in the beginning of the show with him and Ellie. Like everything for him is just a trauma response. It's just like he reliving it. He's a little toxic by the end of the series, in my opinion. All right, my next biggest question is: are we going to get more big mushroom-headed infected monsters in season 2? Because they really have these more in the video game, and they only seen it a couple times. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. What was your favorite episode of this first season, and are you excited for season 2?